Let's throw it back to the studio where Leif Shiras is with Mark Donaldson.
Thank you very much, Nick. Thank you to Elise as well, dropping the first set, but winning the next two and through to face the defending champion, Vika Azarenka.
Yeah, it's a wonderful performance from Vesnina. You know, the Russian women may not dominate the game like they used to. They used to have 5 in the top 10, but Vesnina is one of these Russian players who can play so well. Remember, she won the title in Hobart, so she's got a lot of confidence. And the fact that she was able to come from a set down, I mean, that's a great feeling to win a tennis match when you're losing. So that means you're having to change on the fly and come up with something good. So it was a wonderful effort. And I think she's going to go up against Azarenka feeling like she has a shot. And that's part of beating a top player, is feeling like you belong on the court with them.
Yeah, that'll be a good 4th round tie. Next up on that court is Jo-Wilfried Tsonga against the Slovenian Blaž Kavčić. That's still to come. Plus Sloane Stephens, the young American, against the young Brit Laura Robson. And that will be a mouth-watering matchup.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, this is the future of the women's game in so many ways. Stephens has shown that she is really one of the next Americans to watch. Obviously, Madison Keys has done some great things. Jamie Hampton as well. But Laura Robson and Heather Watson, boy, they have done some great things for British women's tennis. And you have to feel like for so long there were no women on the British scene, and suddenly they've got these wonderful young players who can really do some great things. I mean, Laura Robson at the U.S. Open, beating Lena on Louis Armstrong court. She also beat Kim Clijsters. That was, well, now she's the answer to a trivia question, the last person to beat Kim Clijsters, and it was no one other than Laura Robson. But these two played just last week, and it was Stephens who had the win. So it'll be an interesting matchup, adjusting to new conditions here in Melbourne, and also, well, it's a big occasion about moving forward.
The last time a British woman won a Grand Slam was the year I was born, 1977. Ginny Wade and the Queen's Jubilee. I know I had a hard paper round.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, okay, you were still in short shorts as well. So that's still to come on our interactive coverage here. And let's have a look at what else is happening around the grounds. Andy Murray 5-2 up with a chance to get through. Del Potro in trouble. And Marin Cilic has a chance to take a 2-1 lead over Andreas Seppi. That's this year. What about last year? Rafa Nadal might not be here this year, but by goodness, he gave us a final to remember in 2012. Mark Donaldson alongside Leif Shiras, our interactive coverage, day 6. Was that as good a final as you can remember at the Australian Open?
Yeah, I'm not sure I've ever seen such a physical test between two guys, to go that far, to go that deep, and to go that long in an encounter. I mean, they had a great one at the U.S. Open as well, but this seemed to surpass anything before, the longest final in the history of Grand Slam tennis. I don't know, what are they going to do to top it? I mean, these guys are amazing. I mean, the Elite Four in the game have taken it so far. I mean, it's a wonderful golden era. We just continue to enjoy these moments, and we're looking to see what happens coming down the stretch here. I know Rafa's not a part of this one, but I think there's going to be some fireworks.
Well, I remember saying in 2011, how does 2012 top this? And it did. Can 2013 top what we saw last year? An incredible final. And will this final this year be between Djokovic, and will Andy Murray get there, as was the case a couple of years ago as well, 2010, Roger Federer as well. So plenty more to look forward to in the Australian Open. The next match coming up on Margaret Court will be Jo-Wilfried Tsonga against a Slovenian who is as tricky as his surname, Kavčić. And that will be a tough one for Jo-Wilfried.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, anytime you're in a Grand Slam, a guy like Kavčić is dangerous. He's got some talents. Tsonga, like he always does, he's going to try and pose himself. A lot of first serves, big forehands. And, you know, this is the time he needs to raise his level. He's good when it comes to Grand Slam tennis. He's a little more vulnerable in a 2 out of 3 set match, I believe. 3 out of 5, he's a tough man to get a hold of.
Yeah, there were 5 Frenchmen through to this round, but some or two are falling by the wayside. And Joe Willie, though, well, he can emulate what Gael Monfils did the other night. I'm not sure we'll see the same dance at the end.
Yeah, the two colourful figures, no doubt about that. But you have to feel like Tsonga has the bigger, more dependable game. And he's got a new coach. And I think he's got some fresh ideas about how to get it done. And maybe this is his year.
Okay, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga is coming up next on Margaret Court Arena.
seconds later, our program here on Rod Laver Arena. Tonight, coverage throughout the 7 network. Bernard Tomic and Roger Federer in action here on Centre Court. It'll be a great night. Absolute sellout. A full house for tonight's tennis.
So let's take a look at the draw, and as we mentioned, Leif and I just a short time ago, that top section really has opened up for Andy Murray. Jeremy Chardy and Andreas Seppi taking out Del Potro and Cilic respectively. And next up, Gilles Simon against Gael Monfils. Andy Murray will surely be the favourites to get through there, but no longer would he have Del Potro in the quarterfinals should he get through against Gael Monfils or Gilles Simon. So, coming up later, the first match on the Rod Laver Arena this evening is Roger Federer against the big hope for Australia. Leighton Hewitt out, Bernard Tomic taking over the mantle. And Federer has been absolutely dominant over the last few years, and dominant as well against opponents born in the 1990s. If you're between 20 and 22, what chance do you have? Well, Bernard Tomic at the start of the week was asked about a possible third-round meeting with Roger, and he said, well, that's if Roger gets that far. I don't think Roger will have forgotten about that. He's already got a 3-0 record, 3 wins and no defeats against Tomic. In fact, look at that graphic. He does not have 1 defeat against any of those youngsters. Raonic, Harrison, Kudla, Britton and others as well. It's been a great day so far at the Australian Open, both on and off the court. Vika Azarenka getting the better of her opponent, the young American, and she is through, the defending champion. Kirilenko also through. Serena, well, she cruised the first set and a bit of an uphill struggle, but she got there, winning 6 straight games after losing the first 3 in the second set. And that's how I started the day, commentating on the Legends match, Barami. Tsonga did indeed last longer and cruised through. There's the dance from Tsonga. He's delighted, and he's now through for a match against a fellow Frenchman, Richard Gasquet. Andy Murray also through, and Jeremy Chardy as well. We'll do it all again tomorrow, everyone. But for now, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.